What's up, guys? This is my review on the LG Optimus F6, a really nice mid-range phone for Metro PCS, coming in right now at only $100. So for $100 you can't get anything better, unlocked, brand new. Let's take a quick look at the phone. Left side you got your quick button that actually lets you edit it, and once you press it, it activates whatever you customized you edited the button to. For example, I have it set to camcorder, so when I press it, it takes me straight to the camcorder. You can even set it to browser, calculator, flashlight, even text messages. So while you're, let's say you're watching a video, watching Netflix, you want to text somebody, you press that button, it takes you straight to the text message you got. Then you got your up and down volume rockers, and this is just plastic I have on there. I haven't taken off. On the right side, you got your power button. Top, you got your 3.5mm headphone jack right there with the IR blaster. Works as a remote control. Use it to control your TV, DVR, and stereo system. Only the ones that are supported, and not many are supported, but it's better than nothing. You got your 1.3 front-facing HD 720p HD front cam that has really good front taking pictures, and it's really good for recording with the front cam. You got your speaker for calls, and you have your special sensors. Yeah, it's not light sensor, so there's no automatic brightness, but it's real nice because you can set it to detect your eyes, and it sees your eyes while you're looking at the screen, so it either turns off or stays on, kind of like a Samsung, but it's not the best. So and of course you got your physical home button, and it's real nice because it lights up different colors based on notifications, and it's real firm. It's not all wobbly and loose and shit. It feels real nice and sturdy, has a really nice click. And of course, you don't have to press the power button. You can easily just press the home button and it instantly turns the phone on, so that's real nice. And you got your back and menu capacitive buttons that turn off and disappear completely while they're turned off. But once you turn them on, they're actually pretty bright, even in direct sunlight. And on the back, you got your 5-megapixel camera that records in 1080p HD, but the sensor's kind of big, so quality wise on the pictures that come out, they look like 8-megapixel cameras pictures, so that's actually real nice. You got your bright flash, got your Metro PCS logo, and you got this nice matrix background on the back. Only it's a fingerprint magnet, but that's about it. Nothing wrong with that though. Nice phone. It's real thin, it's real lightweight. It's it's about half an inch bigger than my LG Motion, you guys can see right there, but it is significantly thinner. It doesn't look like that on camera, but it's actually really thin. It's got the nice curved back, so feels nice in the hand. I don't feel like I'm gonna drop this anytime soon because nice build quality. Of course, let's power this on. You got your own custom apps you can unlock. You can easily use your notification bar on the lock screen. You got your nice bubble dewdrop effect when you unlock the phone. Look at that. Of course, you can just easily set it to anything else you want. Normal slide to unlock. You can set it to your face to unlock, your pattern, or your pin number, anything you want. Has a 1.2 dual core Snapdragon S4 Plus processor with 1 GB of RAM, so performance is going to be real fast and snappy. You guys can tell right there. See how fast I'm going. You got your apps. It doesn't really come with a lot of pre-installed apps because it only has 1.5 gigabyte of internal memory, so that's a really downfall. That's the only bad thing about this phone, is that it has really crappy internal memory, so you're going to be downloading a lot of apps. This phone is probably not for you. For example, on my Motion I had over 40 apps installed, including high space games, high storage consuming games, but here on my downloads I only have those apps right there. That's it. And this home button that lights up, it only lights up green for notifications, but of course if you go into the market and download Light Flow, you can let me show you guys. You can easily go to set your notifications, and right there it shows the color, for the notification, from your kick to your message, just to your charging the battery. So it's real nice. And one thing I like about this phone, it has quick slides. So for example, I'm gonna use the Metro Web. Shows you right there how to work it. I don't know how. For example, there you go. You can resize it, and I was testing it out. So there you go. Look, I'm going through YouTube while scrolling through my phone. So let's go to my contacts like that. Show you right there. See, it was just fine while working like that. So that's a real nice feature. Of course, you can close it, or I forgot to show you can change the transparency and everything. You want to have it a bit transparent. It works nice, and you can just easily take that off. And the brightness, even though you see it's all the way down, the screen is very bright. It's way too bright. You can tell that's a really bright screen. I mean, that's really good. It works perfect in sunlight. Once you turn the brightness up, and that won't be an issue having the brightness up, because it has a 2,460 milliamp hour battery, which means 9 hours of continuous talk time on 4G, and around 5 hours of constant full brightness heavy usage on Wi-Fi, and 3 hours on constant heavy gameplay on 4G. And that's how you know that's really a lot of power for this phone. Considering how thin and lightweight it is, it has a really big battery. That's the best feature about this phone, the battery. And of course, the really nice, gorgeous display and the nice build quality. It's a nice phone. It has a lot of nice features. For example, right there, once someone gives you a text message like that, I was watching YouTube. You know how you can make the video smaller and you can keep scrolling? Yeah, I was doing that. And somebody texted me, and I can easily text back from the same screen of what I'm doing. It was landscape while I was watching YouTube. Someone texted me. You see my friend texted me, so I easily texted him back. I can easily text him back. And of course, while I was on Kick talking to my cousin, I can easily still reply to my friend who texted me. So I can just type right there, all right, send, and then continue typing with my cousin, or excuse me, texting with my cousin. So that's a really nice feature about the messaging. Of course, you can take the setting off. Just go to messages setting and disable quick notifications. Anyway, this phone works real nice. I'm running on 4G right now, and here in my house, my old Metro phone, LG Motion, on it really had no service here. It had a bar, that's it. But now, since these are newer phones, you get service everywhere. So, and I haven't had any complaints. The service is really fast. The 4G LTE is just phenomenal. You can't go wrong. Now I was watching YouTube, so let's go to YouTube. Let's see how fast the videos load up. And of course, it's set to high quality, and it's real loud too. So yeah, you can see nice smooth. You can see nice smooth transactions, nice smooth loading. The video quality looks nice. I'm only recording in a 720p resolution right now because I'm low on internal memory. But yeah, it looks way better in person, trust me. This phone will get you easily throughout the day. If you text a lot, if you just text and listen to music a lot, it'll easily get you throughout the day. I leave home at around 6:20 a.m. and I continuously text until 2:15 when I get out of high school, and around there I have around I guess 79% power left. But that's because I leave it in airplane mode for 1 or 2 classes when I absolutely have to do work. But everything else I leave it on. For example, my phone's been unplugged since 12 p.m. right now, and it's been on Wi-Fi because I've been home all day. But I've been using it to text and browse YouTube, and right now I'm at 83% after a couple hours, more than 5 hours. So you can see. Really good battery life. This will easily last me until, when I go to bed around 11 in the morning, or excuse me, 11 at night. So, I'm not even worried about the battery. That's one thing. You don't even have to stay charged, stay on the wall charging with this phone. Really fast battery. I can't stress that enough. I mean, this is the main selling point. Big screen, really, really nice camera, and amazing battery life. I mean, that's all you need to know about this phone. Everything else is basically the best there is. You saw the features it has, even the messaging, even the speed and power of the phone. But like I said, the only downside about this phone is that no internal memory. That's my only complaint. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Oh, and this minor complaint, it's the quick button and the volume rockers are a bit on the flat side. See, you can even see it from the side, but compared to the power button, you can actually see it sticking out a bit. Now with the quick button, that's my only complaint. And the internal memory, but you know, besides that, this phone is really nice. I mean, you guys need to try it out for yourselves. You need to go to a Metro store and just use it. I mean, it's really nice. I was really skeptical about this phone before I got it. I was thinking, you know, it's the same processor, same RAM as the LG Motion. It's probably gonna be a shitty, you know, just a bit bigger. But no, I was dead wrong. This is a really nice phone. I really like it. I fell in love with it after first hour of using it, and man, now I can't go back to anything smaller than 4 inches. Because when I use the motion, it looks really pixelated and small. Now that I look at the motion compared to this, really nice and gorgeous screen. That's it. This phone's real nice. You guys need to go check it out. Especially for $100, you can't go wrong. $100 gets you a 4.5-inch HD screen, a basically 8-megapixel camera with a really bright flash, the really nice processor with RAM, really nice unique LG features, NFC IR blaster, front cam HD, lighting up home button, that's real nice. Really good battery all day. I mean, you know, what's there not to get this phone about besides, you know, liking it, not liking LG UI user interface. That's it. Basically, that's it. This phone is, you know, it's real nice. It's good for everybody. It fits good in the hand, even though it's a 4.5-inch screen. Look at that. It's perfectly in my hand. It's real thin, lightweight. It has Gorilla Glass, so don't worry about getting scratches too easy. You see scratches right now, but that's because I have a screen protector. You can even see right there where I cut the screen protector off, but that's it. And yeah, instead of making more than one video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the case that I bought with it. It came free for me. It looks real bright, but it's actually a dark matte red finish with the white, and I've used it for about a week and a half, and surprisingly it's not dirty. And I've dropped it multiple times. I dropped it on the back and on the corners, and I dropped it face first, and it performed just well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the case on real quick and show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, it's a real nice case. Look at that. Boy, this weather got me sick. Like, man, I got other shit to deal with. Being an adult's gonna be hard. Man, well, I'm already an adult, but you know what I mean. Out in the real life, the real world. And at first, the case is kind of hard to put on because, you know, it's real rubbery, and but that's good though because that means it has a lot of good protection. There we go. I put the case on, and what I like about this case is that it looks nice. I mean, it's real nice. It stands out. It doesn't really add that much thickness. I mean, the case is thick, but you know, not to the man. That's unusable. And what I like is that it actually makes the buttons raised, so you guys can see that it's real easy to press all the buttons, including the quick button like that. Power button. I have it set to the camcorder, so once I press the quick button like that, there you go, camcorder. Of course, you can have it. You can set it to anything you want. Your volume rocker, that's real nice. Got your ports for everything, including your IR blaster and your camera. I mean, just look at it. It looks like a real nice case. Built-in kickstand. It's kind of sturdy. It's a bit. I feel like it's gonna break if you pull it back way too hard like this, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. So there you go. LG Optimus F6. Really nice phone for the price. I mean, I know there's better options out there, but of course, for $100 off contract, brand new, you can't go wrong with this phone. I really do recommend it. Really good battery life, good camera, good speed, good multitasking, good features. Like I said, the only downside is, of course, the internal memory. But other than that, I highly recommend this phone. Has my blessings. Can't go wrong with this phone unless you want internal memory. The camera's nice, screen's nice, features are nice, it looks nice, feels nice. So yeah, hope you guys like this review. You guys got any questions, comment and let me know. You guys are still curious about the phone. But basically everything I tell, there's not much to say about this phone besides this, you know, man, has a lot of nice advanced features, including NFC and IR blaster, and that it's a really good phone. I mean, yeah. Now I don't have to, you know, stay next to a wall charging the phone non-stop, because look at that. Even on 4G, the battery is real high. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my Wi-Fi on just for the hell of it. You see, it has quick loading. YouTube works fine. You got nice multitasking. So yeah, man. You can get your nice lock. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys like the review. Hope you guys get this phone. Go check it out. Your local Metro store. And peace.